My name is Lydia Watts, and I was the founder and executive director of an organization in DC called Women Empowered Against Violence. And what I did for my client, she was from Nigeria and was 19 when she was entered into an arranged marriage with a man who was considerably older than she was. They had 4 children together, and after the birth of their first child, they moved to the United States. And he was very abusive to her, and various times very egregious injuries, and he then denied her medical care. And when she came to me, her husband had kidnapped her children and taken them back to Nigeria, and Nigeria is not a signatory to the Hague Convention, and so there was really no easy way to get her children back to the United States. And so what we did is got the children returned to the United States, full custody to her, and then divorce and a property distribution. And the difference that made in her life, in some ways goes without saying. Being able to be reunited with her 4 children was just an unbelievable experience for her. She didn't see them for the 8 months that they were kept away from her in Nigeria. But through all of that, not only was she just amazingly strong and centered throughout the entire time and really knew what it was that she wanted, but she gained so much in her own sense of self and what she was capable of doing. And she went back to school, and first she was an LPN, but then she ultimately became a registered nurse and eventually bought her own home. Her mother came over from Nigeria to help her raise the kids, and she's finally, not only does she have peace and safety, but also economic stability. So it's just incredible to have witnessed all of that. It is in so many numerous ways that it made a difference in my life. I think more than anything else, just a reminder of why I became a lawyer. I became a lawyer specifically to help survivors of domestic violence. So it just renewed my commitment to being a lawyer for folks that wouldn't otherwise have access to lawyers. Someone who in this case had no familiarity with the U.S. legal system and really felt completely alone. And to be able to be of some help to her, some guidance to her through that process was how powerful that connection was to have made a difference for her and her family.